Abusia Samu Akwa bi ne ba Amanyosem dwumadi se fa edu e atentam penyufo sinkunya me no ka se yenia Kenneth Kabu ye National Communication Team member the National Democratic Congress NDC and ofidio nkoka New Patriotic Party yes house de nua Kafui Amegah ono se National Communication Team member the ruling party New Patriotic Party and odosu e ofidio mu na se da no bresu a bresu se wo so be send no messages ni dia ba WhatsApp number that screen so wo send message na wo din baby a send messages ni di free no wa send e dia ba manem rantem se betima kenkan nyina e dia ma obisa so betima pass comment no away Facebook live streaming ma won se yenua Asante Kofi o se same you look good keep it up with a good job e da se yenua Jawad Rasbi so share live from Stockholm Sweden and was Sanso and police on so there how about police kaswa and so that was said the propaganda and lies couldn't win power for incompetent NDC on 2016-2020 election. Then they should desist from sabotaging. No message out there about positive change. Eddie Medina say extrajudicial killings, murder of unarmed citizens, shooting of unarmed teenagers, murder of suspects and informant in the custody of the police by the police, all under the watch of celebrity IGP. Nyame Bachelor Republic. Regards to Chairman Michael Tete and Chairman Joe. Consider there about Offer K. Sir, from Offer K, New Plan Station Circle. Say if NDC like it or not, cathedral will be built. Kudos to Obatan Package Jamfua and Kafui Amegah. And on the Abantene, Kafui when your first blow. In ye obo abaso ewa hase. Afia bijafo mama kwaba.
Enia sami.
Apomi ade.
Sami adon.
Ye boko
oboni bi ani ho. Boni bi ani ho.
Free na no brother o free ko ye de na si.
Oh, sami free na no brother ye free ko ye enia ma akoso. Bibia ye kama sese wa wonim ye de DBG aba. Development Bank of Ghana aba into operation, which is a wholesale banker. Ebabe boa retail banks na retail banks na tumi agino mo na so na o matumi ahwe kwan a embefa so betumi anya sikabotin. And you know you are set you up with $700 million. Okay. I seed money and banks ni betumi anya sika betumi aboa SMEs ama SMEs ni so betumi anya BBF no long term financing at least 5 years now so betumi dey grow adwuma. So these are the things that are staying out within the year. When we say within wiki once we train we and His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Temali. One of the bridges or more year edia two in so for a longer time it's not been attended to into 32 communities apart. And also Temali, Temali Airport. No, you see the beauty and the act of it. Until when we near Akoso within the week, and then the finance minister also has come out to indicate the benefits that the cathedral will bring to us as a country. Okay. And these are things that has gone on, and then also Tema Pakadan railway line, no, you know, it's also on course, and then the railway sector minister, no, has come to also indicate that we are also looking, say, tentatively we'll try and see how we could commission it. And this is one of the piece of actor the Ghana economy na Ghana etumi apejano. So these are some of the things that has gone on within the week.
Nene. Yeah. Boko de.
Nyame hini.
Na otwini ni ehia e de ne koso.
Oh, menya the normal communication jumaya at the same time one say fiada no NDC for your 30th anniversary. And it went on very smoothly. On Saturday, me call wedding, and as I'm the same communication no panel. Sunday they as usual, say me call sorry. I me call bonfire because baby President Nanado any year ko ipade. Say nyame ambe mu pade. You bet me at any time.
You can share ready anim.
Oh, definitely. Say me
share. You say by 16th June. Which is another Tuesday, Thursday, petrol fuel prices increased by 11%.
Yeah, 11%. Fuel, the super is going for 13, diesel is going for 11. And no, because look, Sammy, things are very, very tough. Ghana. things are seriously tough. And well, sometimes I can say things are tougher. People do see you within a certain political lenses. Say we are in this, we are CPP, I can say Ghana yedi. Because look, to be honest with you, buying fuel for even 300 Ghana cedis, intimately, Miss Moore, Wundai Ascent, intimate for intimate Yenima.
Engine capacity, yes,
It's 1.5. Well, you may be someone say you're quite nigh by
1.5 will cost you like 450.
404. Sometimes it depends. Well, and I had a little bit of a problem, say, about this marketing companies with this fuel. Well, we are not having equilibrium in terms of their pricing. Because it's lesser, it be more higher because Ufa BBT says gold. Gold is around 11 Ghana cedis. Uko BBT says Star Oil. Star Oil is now 9.7 BB. And you'll be forced to just drive to where Star Oil is to go and purchase your fuel. Which I felt, look, if the nation's oil will be more expensive than the others, no, I had a little bit of a problem. Look, moreover, so this week, to be honest with you, I think food stuff is a little bit stable for this week. This week is stable as compared to last week. Uba BBT say gas went up a little bit. That was last week. It went up a little bit. And say, look, Sammy, things are very, very tough. And I'll just urge the economic management team now. They should sit upright. We cannot be going to that level. Because, I mean, so Ufa only the price build up for only fuel. That is alone. Currently, it's around 4.64 pesos. And Upa mechichi mama. For BBT says special petroleum tax is 46 pesos. Special petroleum tax 46 pesos. Primary distribution margin 8 pesos. Bust margin 7 pesos. Fuel marking margin 4 pesos. Marketers margin 46.1 pesos. Dealers margin 30.8 pesos. Energy debt recovery levy 49 pesos. Road fund levy 48 pesos. Energy fuel levy 1 pesos. Price stabilization and recovery levy 14 pesos. Sanitation and pollution levy 10 pesos. Energy sector recovery levy 20 pesos. You are getting 4.64 pesos per liter. Let's do a little bit of arithmetics. Currently, we are selling it at 11 cedis.
Yeah.
11 minus 4.6 no. Ebema on 36.7 no 6.
No, we say later near 11 Ghana cedis.
11 Ghana cedis.
And we now
the taxes
4.64.
We have the deduction now. You are getting 6.34.
6.3, yeah.
34.
Yeah.
Now this 6.34 no, about 30 to 30. No, it's about 28 to 32% are all on exchange rates. 28 to 32%. It's at a cost of exchange rate. Into we have a little bit of another arithmetic using an exchange rate of size 7.9. About 7.5. Now, so that's the Bank of Ghana rate. Because you can't get it at the Bank of Ghana rate. You go to the black market. Black market is now at 8.2, 8.5. Depend on your negotiations. We have a simple arithmetic. It implies, say, the fuel itself no, is going to cost Ghanaians around 4.65 Ghana cedis per liter. That's how it's going to cost us. Now, so we've added a lot. Look, me, I don't get the essence of having a tax of about 4.64 per liter. This 4.64 times 4.5, a liter, a more 4.5 before you get a gallon.
So it means 11% increase it means with this month by 18%.
Sammy, just go ahead and multiply this times 11%. Adding another 11% of 4.64 plus 11% will give you an average of about 5.82. that's only on taxes. Then you just go to the other sector. So when you do another arithmetic, the way currently we are going to buy a fuel around 12 Ghana cedis from Thursday. Yes, a liter. 12 Ghana cedis. Look, and this shouldn't be an issue between NDC or MPP. It's an issue whereby we should tell it as it is. Say, look, Mr. President, price I won't year corner. That's not how you told us. It is sometimes say, almost it's because of Ukraine war. Almost sorry, it's because of. I had a serious problem with it, and I totally say, it's the most fallacy statement I'll always be hearing from especially MPP communicators. Because I mean, if I give you this analysis, say only taxes is taking about 4.64. 4.64 as the price build up or so. You can't tell me it's because of Ukraine war. Say an exchange rate is going to cost around 28 to 32%. You can't tell me it's because of Ukraine war. It's because of mismanagement and super incompetent under the leadership of Nanado/Baumia government. And everybody should get it clear.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, move on to another issue, and then come on.
Sammy, we can't move on to another issue.
Okay.
You see, he's made a lot of inconsistencies in his submission, and we cannot gloss over and move on to another issue.
And the point of order, point of order.
Sammy, point of order, and he said a few rebuttals.
Yes, go ahead.
You see, he's talking about economy that has there is hardship that Obia and Wayed. Sammy, I would want to put it clear to viewers that under this government, Yanka say Omani Munyedin, Yajitum, but under a competent government, we are working towards making it right. Because you see, Sammy, we have seen the government clearly.
What have you done to make it
Sammy,
right?
May build the issues, neighbor. Sammy, if what we have gone through as a government has been under the watch of NDC, as at this time, in Kagana and Kiaton,
so
conversation. You see, sir, you're building up case.
Conversation.
Now truncate me
because whatever he said about this petrol, auto petrol, meter petrol, yetumi, there's nothing like that.
May catch roll say. You see, I wanted to build up a thought.
Build that thought.
So, Anthony said, "Oh, cut me off because
build that thought."
Yes, I mean, you will chrome her. You will chrome her. Is it not the NDC government who put the ESLA levy on fuel prices?
Oh, describing as a nuisance.
Oh, Sammy, it was a nuisance tax at that time. Sammy, it was the NDC government who did that. Yabai, is it not NDC government who put the special petroleum tax to 17.5%?
Okay, say nuisance tax.
Sammy, yabai, and then yabai special petroleum tax. No,
I don't know.
At least we were able to even reduce it to 15%. Oh, Sammy. Say you to me free on more. In NDC for 17.5%. Sammy, and I make a choice say in all that they put there in His Excellency's President Nana Akufo-Addo's government, we were able to even reduce some of the taxes out of fuel prices. In NDC, then when fuel prices were going up, they looked unconcerned. Right. It was the same president who told us that why you he doesn't even care what is happening in the country. Have we not forgotten?
Hold on.
And now he thinks that Ghana still has short memories.
Let's have conversation.
We don't have short memories any longer.
Since last year, every month be a petrol increase it twice. You see a fimo pepe every 2 weeks be a petrol increase. You see a year first 2 weeks of this month petrol and as a fuel price are increasing by 7%. Projection about from Thursday going is going to be increased by another 11%. It means only this month fuel prices are going up by 18%. From beginning of this year with this build up at Ecosrono, we say with your competence why we be there found. What have you done to mitigate this impact on ordinary Ghanaians?
You see, am I who say ostriches? Ye nim adieno, and so ye two futuro to send your Captain Smart kind Smart kind say ye chantro. That is not what we want to do. You see, he's even dented his credibility. Some of the truth of the matter is, ye too fangu or chroma. Do we refine oil? We don't refine oil. We import crude And Nuntina in 2015, NDC went into deregularization. Say, yenyi abayin sen free petrol sen samo. Na yema petrol nina brand say, one wakofa wadi abana wa beton. That is what petrol has been. Government has no control in fuel.
So
purely the interplay of demand and supply.
Deregulation. The government has no control over it. But here come you saying, say you are competent because you are managing this situation with your competence, and for that matter, you are doing something about it. But when I ask you specifically, then why you are not telling the deregulation? Then why?
Sammy, and I may catch say. In fuel prices, so what here? What it is. And you have decided that you want to be a novice in the issues. This is not about competence. Fuel is purely importation.
Okay, so it's not about competence.
Fuel is purely importation. Don't you know we are importing fuel into the country?
So this is not about competence.
So you can't do anything about it. You talk about it because you get a government that is competent, who have decided that I want to reduce some of the taxes. And you end this in a one man. By this time, you are talking
about. To be honest with you, sometimes when MPP speaks, you have to sit down and just find out, say, is this people who decided, say, 2016 on Pesomudi issue? Look, though we introduced some taxes within the sector, they've increased it. For example, there was this 80%, this 30% ESLA, or can be about ESLA. You've increased ESLA with about 30% from 41% to 46%. That's 11% increase. Boss margin, you've increased boss margin to 200%. You've increased 67% increase on fuel market margin. You've increased 40% increase on price stabilization levy. You've increased, look, 25% increase on primary distribution margin. You can sit here with this level of super incompetence and tell me, say, because NDC introduced something, why shouldn't you? And I'm telling you, all Kasano, or can be about the ESLA. NDC, we introduced ESLA. No, the ESLA was introduced by President Kafui. Energy sector levy was introduced by President Kafui. No, by NDC. During the time I hear the same ESLA, ESLA Momo Kano, you've increased it for about what 30%, and the extended year, you've only someone you sue ESLA for a collateral for another 15 years. Yeah. So you thought, say, you are so much fast. Look, I always say this: NPP think they are smart, but they always make silly mistakes. And those silly mistakes is going to send you people to your grave. Because look at the increases are what can say by introducing
markups it's not even coherent.
It's so coherent. Let's wait for another 11%. Let's move on. Mamenka messages. I was saying right now who is competent government. Fifi. But I message. Yeah. Right now, who is competent government? Fifi, Bochi, Ewakra, no Bisasa question. Samson will say that elephant man in your studio is making noise. He's very irritating and annoying. Listen to him. God in heaven is watching him. You be sending message, but I read it through about 3 times to get the import of the message, but I still don't get it. Let me try and read. Maybe it will make sense to a bit of your say. It's funny. It's good. I listen to you people. Stupid. Hold this appointment petrol issue as NBC and BP. Mom asking the. I still don't get it. Timinia, just read through your message again.
Sammy, you can't get it because a lot of guys are frustrated under the leadership of Nana.
So watching you live from Terman. It's obvious that this MPP government has nothing to offer us, but they are just playing with the intelligence of Ghanaians. We say I'm Maxwell Otusechi from Amasaman Obom Domia Bra constituency, Accra, and on the way free bar. Now, another issue. Last week Friday was Green Ghana Day. Green Ghana Day was launched last year by the government through the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. Say na ye nkwaya e di galamse asɛ no no ye ntimi nsan rebuild ni nyina kama eye policy a obi aba etimi so meduru so a ohu MPP fo nkrofo dua no matwa selfie menkan obi a mekan yewra gbevlolati odua ni dua no atwa no de aba. But this time around something happened. Oti regional minister say NDC for kodua nua ni bi na NDC for nua no makodua no nko ade omuntutu entungu pacho yentie no ye ba ye hwese saa na wo se ye no ana.
I will never under any circumstances prevent any political party from planting trees in the community. But for a political party to plant trees on a school campus and especially to commemorate an event that brought pain and loss of livelihood to other people, Joshua Mabubu will never countenance that. Joshua Mabubu will never support it. Any media house here that has the intention of quoting me to quote me exactly in the words that I have used, and I will defend that everywhere. We are all aware of the history behind the June 4th. The June 4th was the day people's parents were killed, mothers were killed, brothers were killed, sisters were killed, and people lost their livelihood. People are still crying over it. So for us to sit down as a country, as a municipality, as a region or a city, and allow trees to be planted on a compound to signify this day where people lost their lives, what we are doing is that we are indirectly saying that if your grandfather was General F.A. Abu, Ignatius Kutu Achampo, and General Afrifa, then it means that you should not come to Kwanta Community Senior High School. Because if you come there, you see the trees there, and you remember Kufo, and you remember the death of your father. It is pain we are causing you. And for that matter, I disagree with the idea of planting trees on a school compound to commemorate June 4th. It was in this vein I instructed the municipal chief executive of Bukwata South to get the headmaster of Bukwata Community Senior High School to ensure that those trees there are uprooted and new trees with different species, the forestry manager, will be planted there in the name of the school and not in the name of any political party.
Joshua Makubu regional minister Oti o say NDC fokodi June 4 no makodua e wo school mu na June 4 no e bring bad memories into mu kodua se nua na se dua ni nyine a obi obehu bia no e be bring bad memories into other DC or se onko no onko tutu sa nua ni nyina ntumu se NDC 4 person mu dua mu nko wram no mu nko dua Kafui. Few months ago, we were talking about e-levy. We were talking about consensus, national. Let's build consensus. You put things together. MPP, NDC, let's work together. Planting tree, the benefit. Obianim say, "Eyadi akoma Ghana for you." Do you agree with whatever the regional minister is saying?
Same utieni year. The regional minister made a statement.
10 minutes.
Enuya omukodua no oni hu asem. Se omukodua enua no as party. Ena yesi edua enua no as NDC kwana ebi ayakodua no won Kwanta South SHSA or how be any ho. Na the occasion na omudi dua enua no eye June 4th no eno no wo problem wo. And problem wo ho nyina ne say sa June 4th uprising no it brings bad memories into the minds of people.
Okay.
Where revolution be a taking place you kum nkrofo. Revolution a day or how new ye ne ba ya obisa wenya 2 minutes no or this way ni nua ni mo tichiri ni nua bodua ho ebo ni tuo ten ekun no na odi bedi o man so revolution e de ba ya osanda ne no hudua broni say me de ade na e constitutional rule or de ko share elected president nsa osan fa na chi na okopam no no sanji tumi no efiri ne nsam. This is what we are talking about. This is what adia e ba ya enunti no ex-president John Dramani Mahama Gina ho ka kire ye say ono no de NDC is born out of violence. NDC is born out of violence.
Or say NDC is born out of revolution.
Sammy, the truth of the matter is, out of revolution, a free revolution mobile. He told us that the party is born out of violence in Tianuntino, Bibiani Ombejina Brane, Osrobiani. Enti enkansa mu a won kan ye mfa nhye nano.
No, who na won ka be dey ahye nano. NDC was born out of revolution. One can say out of violence.
Some men kan hwe mfa nhye nano. De oka ya na ye kan asem. Eti okaka nso ndo ye dwanfuru no eno obi na aka nhye nano. Ono na kan asem.
Say me dwanfuru is different from so Obeka say born out of violence. Let's be truthful to ourselves.
Same enti no nsem wa ye kan no. Enti NDC fo kro ya o. Enemre bi atwam wo mkoka kire police unit ni say omo de ompeso omkita atuo ni nkontima e de ko omo demonstration eti omo yusu nkrofo okuo bi no di omo di anim enti no ye mo omo kwan no omo anfom we nko. You see ye was sa issues nyina wo ya adwene mu wo se okwa akọ celebrate we wakọ akọdua nua no na asem o kan se mutie ni yi a o se sa occasion ni ntino monkadua ni mu fom sene ebe ya enko kai obi ayawo na mom se mutu a mo make sure se mo bedua foforo e de ahye ne na mu onka se mo nkoka ni nyina ngu kura. So if you want to celebrate your June 4th, a wow party ideology, a wow party philosophy, is it a national interest? June 4th is not a national interest. It is not in the national calendar. Say June 4th is a holiday. Emra NDC what power no and a non-person perpetuated June 4th as a national holiday. Ain't you know, dear Mokoko ye no, ye tenacia ye feel say, yaw no amudie di nkrofo no a enemo tena ho a saa yaw na mudi di nkrofo no eyemo de enu ti da bia mo pese mo kan na mo hye nkrofo yaw no eno ne ye ka se enye se mo sande ko school mu na mo ko kire nkola no mo ba ne se ekwan ya ye fa aso ni enti uhu dua we ya ka ehunu se ye di obi yaw eni ye dia ba be so that is the implication. If he comes on this, now you have a whole NDC person insulting him with his disability. You didn't disability now. It didn't attempt because you see, sometimes we need to understand certain things. Yeah, politics. And yeah, politicize BBR. And even when we need to get reason in what the man is saying, yes, it be. Or because, or say, occasion, no, and yet. And I strongly understand the situation. You see, the situation is say ABI yakase a NDC and the kodua not based on any occasion or say munkonkotu nua because NDC ne kodua dia. Then some have a strong way against what you say. Because ye nyina ya video ni yetie. And from utie ne nsem wo kan enkrofo obobobo mudin a ye chi won ye bon tuo no. On that fateful 1979 no ye denti ye hye ho fa.
Okay.
Eti ye hye ho fa no ntino yenkodua nua ne yemfa nkire nkola ne se de e course yi de yen Ghana fo ye de eti mu hu a monkai
edi enti na ye dua nua yi. Is it about the purpose of which the tree was planted and now say who planted the tree?
The purpose for which the tree was planted.
Okay.
And then the benefit to which we get from the tree. But you see, Sami sa uko school.
I mean, bisa question kakranini. A conversation.
Mate.
Is Galamsey a writing? Galamsey a ye?
Sami Galamsey that is license.
At the end, say a license here and Galamsey. Galamsey means illegal mining. Galamsey is it a writing?
Sami the minimum say ye wo small scale mining. Say a illegal mining na enye right.
Okay.
Frown on it.
Very good.
But you see, we have termed Galamsey to even cover those who have license to work.
Government, you purposely, no? You do be a baby a to Galamsey.
Baby, I am mine.
Yeah, Galamsey.
You are putting it in the wrong note.
And you cocodia. Can we say because of say illegal mining, I say and sassy, itu amna da ho obi ba koto mu wi obi kura kotu galamsey ni shamena ni mu no wu ye can we say because bring bad memories you know we shouldn't plant tree at that particular site because obi ko hu say adua no a ebe kan say ha ena me ba beto nsuo mu o metu galamsey na me ba wu amna mtimi enu adua ho
same semi ko dua nnua wo ho no mu a different from a fan no amukọ say ye June 4th revolution.
How different is it?
It is different because obi ejina edi obi abusua abro.
Ano obi so akotu galamsey ama amna beto am obi so de hia akoto mu awu ni na bad memories.
Ye can illegal mining na. NDC for the D Ghana abro kese. Because omu kotu omu de sa galamsey kimpins ne baya omu say yensuo no and omu hwe no omu dani ensuo ane anumu ni nyina into cocoa drink and the nsuo no abremu adani cocoa drink oye ne hwe ni into mente and that is the worst state NDC left us and then they left power.
Don't it is a minister a statement to make a very divisive and also ye build a national consensus especially the course of parliament obi build a national consensus now no Christian council penifo kojo mahama now so 11 now let's build consensus. Is it the best way to build national consensus?
I mean, I don't see any divisiveness in this because one, the party that went to plant the tree didn't go as NDC for ni yeba be dua school in Kwanta SHS enti yaba be dua nnua e wo ho. But then the fact of the matter is they mark occasion and occasion ni say atrocities that was orchestrated in June 4th ye sha ho fa na ye de say sa atrocities na ne abonefo sem no ye de say e course 1979 eti ye dua de akai enti nkole ye mu twam a no atwero dua no ho I was here some eti dua ni nyi a obi abehu se dua ya ye dua ye de kai 1979 bi ana wo ye nwo ni enwo abofra bi se bonesem e course ni etu hu afakai.
Okay,
that is what we are guarding against.
Maminka message na femenko nene ho si good or si Sami, thank you for the good work you are doing. Let me ask that MPP man in your studio that 8 years of NDC, what is BC the price of petrol before they left office, and what is the price of the petrol for 5 years in power? Victor Edifrin Koko and Obisa Kweshwe. This MPP man, is he living in this country? It's very provoking. It's very provoking. Ralph Kobe Edifri East Legon or the Abba. We see I'm on red. That's why the message no come well. Please, okay. Pacho, read it again and then resend your message. Well, so is this a competent MPP government? I will be saying, Maxwell or Tusechi, and Ebisa will say MP people are fully criminals. No, you can't call them criminals. Well, please, I want to ask the MPP man: is it buying for all? Is it buying for all, or is giving for free? Still, I don't get your message. You know, bet me about you. Well, good evening, Mr. Host. My name is Mark Benjamin Mawena Awuku Viglo from Tamale. Was it Mr. Ho, tell the MPP man that the energy sector levy is he talking about was used to collateralize by this incompetent government to take loan which they can't account for. No, say thanks. Was it good evening? I'm Kweku from Tafo. I say, MPP. The message you buy, I don't know. MPP. Was it please, that elephant man in your studio does not know what he's saying. After he and his co-called MPP party and Nanado is putting those unnecessary taxes on our head, and we don't know what we are paying for, look at that MPP man, have nothing to tell us. Ishmael, Edifritaman or the Abba. We see freedom under this Akufo-Addo government is like Uganda prison, where they kill people like an ant. We see this man in the white shirt is fans also. We see OT regional minister, is this action going to develop the country? Question will be a bisa. We say I blame the entire production team from the cameraman to the host, still entertaining this Obolo tree on the program. Atinka, whatever. Let's tolerate. And let's not attack people based on their size. You
know what?
No, but
Sam, you know what? I appreciate all
No. You may appreciate. No. Hold on. I'll let you. Yes, you may feel okay because if you say it's okay, but this is a platform. I build this a young pantre adwin. Young pantre adwin. We don't expect to say we be adwin.
Sami, you see, we have divergent views.
I agree, but not to insult.
You have people that will only enter into party politics because if you don't have that tolerance, you cannot sit here.
We should have that tolerance, but we should not encourage.
Absolutely.
We should not encourage.
We don't encourage it, but
we can't read text messages because
Amegah
full of insults.
We don't encourage it, but at the end of the day, what it is that people will have to reason,
all right,
and have to be matured enough,
okay,
that their craziness does not affect us.
Please remember to tell the MPP man who is causing financial loss to the state, Isaac Nodiaba, was saying there is no bitter uprising in Ghana than under Kafui. Innocent lives have been lost under the so-called human rights advocate, and they said nothing about it. Does this man goes to church, if I may ask? Don't he think about judgment after death? Question Ebiseni. Was a good evening, Sammy. Is the MPP man for real? Why is he always running away from the truth? We are tired of his propaganda submissions. Yes, we agree that NDC was incompetent. You have the men, so fix the country. We are tired of bad governance. What planet does he come from? Question this MPP guy is not correct. We say the citizens are suffering. Nurses who completed 2019 are still home. Commodities are increasing every second, etc. And this man is seated there making unnecessary noise. But he got to keep quiet. They can no longer deceive us with their lies. Ralph Kobe Edifree is gone. Sammy, where from this man? The man doesn't talk with sense. Or is he out of his mind? Sorry, Victor. Nene, 10 minutes.
Sammy, me da say, ye ba yancha ye hwefo. Amichia Mamido Kuju, MP of Adan. Mamichia Neneka Kepem, constituency chairman for Adan. Mecha ye constituency executives. Omobo iduma pa e wa Adan. Sammy, it's just unfortunate to say I was expecting a learned to say Joseph Makubu say he should just lift the position from politics to reality. They ain't in America, because or can be say because of June 4th remembrance ain't ye in 222 within the last week June 4th time no. But this guy is not from Oti region. Joseph is not from Oti region.
Where is he from?
He's from Bimbila.
Okay.
He's a Bimbila boy. Once Obetani Wafa Joseph Nayan. Ukai Joseph Nayan, the former MP of Nkwanta. He's now the deputy CEO of Mineral Commission.
Okay.
Yes, that's the uncle Okotani ho. And he lived in Nkwanta, but he's not an Nkwanta boy. Moreover, Okan Bibi say, why should we look? Then it implies that though me and Metehano, I had some problems with the ACCC during the June 4th revolution, and in every nation and now in every country, there's a revolution that turns things around, because when the American Revolution, it comes with some excesses. The French Revolution comes with an excesses. And our revolution brought a certain changes which sometimes we can get a positive and a negative. I think President Kufo Obaye, he did a National Reconciliation Commission that was in 2001 to reconcile everybody. said the ACC system, we shouldn't repeat it again. And I thought, say, this should be a thing of the past. To the extent, say, and then whether the June 4th revolution, the 31st, the 1969, and the it's things of the past. We are moving on as at the 4th Republican dispensation now. We are now enjoying it, many or no. Today we have the pleasure, say, and a camera. We can just speak our mind and we go scot-free without anybody chasing us. So we've gone through this times, and look, I would be more happy if the regional minister would be more sincere to himself. Bimbila, electricity I had to call Bimbila. It was done. That was in 1991, before your friends said we entered into the democratic dispensation. He should have informed them, said there's no need for electricity because revolution being a day and no buy, so I don't need electricity. Baby, all one in Nkwanta. Nkwanta Secondary School was built by Jerry John Rawlings. You should get it. Obetima can say because it was built by Jerry John Rawlings, no, they had a revolution attached to him. Until anybody who attends a year in Nkwanta Secondary School, senior high, no, entering the school, no, it will come say yes, it's a revolution school. I don't think so. There's a certain bridge that connects the region from the OT region, for two regions. Your friend Damanko Bridge. It was built by President Rawlings. Wait, I can say because it was built by President Rawlings, that link to a town now. I'm not going to use it. This is the most childish statement from a whole regional minister who is a PhD holder. And I thought, say, as a PhD holder, look, his intellectual will supersede political, myopic political games are all born. Sami, I can just tell you about a lot of projects that took place during the time of the revolution. Some may be good, some may be bad. Development projects, also NDC, during the time of June 4th and 31st December revolution. And we saw, I can just count a lot to you. And it's just unfortunate, say, a man who is a regional minister will speak like that. And moreover, I think this man did a very big disservice to MPP as a political party at the OT region. Why am I saying this? Because a whole regional president of the OT Regional House of Chiefs, in the person of Nana Impra Bosomina, was part of Kofo Omuko Dua trees. Are you trying to tell me, say, you are going to tell the regional house of chiefs, say, he should go and approach it? Doesn't make sense. I think sometimes when political position is given to somebody, they forget, say, we have a transit. And look, I can tell you, in 2022, when all regional ministers are being rated for their performance, OT region will be the last, because a lot of people were complaining about him.
He raised issue, say muku dua no baby a woni mu ni problem. But school no national. It's a national school. June 4 is not a recognized national thing. MPP 4, NDC 4 man am recognize June 4 and am celebrate. And amako dua no school campaign ohunu say political. And he will not even allow his own party MPP to plant a tree to celebrate a Biomo anniversary. And for that matter, he's
not saying say it's only on the school. He said all within the OT regions, no, they should approach it. One can on the school.
Yes,
only on the school campus. Look, I don't have any problem. Look, I think say they did not just wake up. Omokan say as after maybe a symposium and after a seminar, you see a call could do ye ras school no started a planty your friend saying trees no. I'm sure say letter had been written to the Ghana Education Service and even the headmaster or the headmistress of the school, and approval had been given. So I don't see the reason why afterthought of the regional minister, no say, because Mabeye ABCD in the campus and in the school, no, we should just approach. I don't think there's excuse me to use the word with the greatest respect to our viewers. It doesn't make a sense to me, say a regional minister should do that. Because look, Sammy, you are a journalist. Find out, say, did they pass through all the protocols? Letter to the director of education and the district education officer. But
the question is, since yesterday, and 3 days it's our statement by, and we have not heard of seeing any letter or any statement from the government, from the office of the president, condemning any statement. Does it mean that the government is in support?
Sammy, I will not sit here and say the government is in support with it, because once there's no publication from the government, it doesn't mean say, look, these days, regional ministers do take a unilateral decision without going through the due process and now confirming from even your friend saying the minister for local government. They don't do that. They just, I'm sure say he took a unilateral decision.
William Petu and some few government officials made a derogatory statement during another first 4 years. And they were made to resign. I'm going to resign here. So does it mean say maybe they say if the government doesn't side with whatever the minister, the appointing authority is not okay with whatever the minister said, that definitely there should be a condemnation. The loud silence of the government could mean say the government is okay.
Yeah, Sammy, they may be happy, but they can't come out to just speak about it. Because look, say in terms of government should come out to speak about issues that had come out from leading members of MPP now. We can have about 1,000 cases they should have spoken to it. Now, so they kept quiet because they realized, say, look, this guy may go overboard. Should we condemn it? Should we keep quiet?
But what makes you think that he's gone overboard?
That's what you think. You think it's okay. That's you think it's okay. But with me, I think he went overboard.
Okay.
Because it doesn't make simple sense. Even a kindergarten child will never behave.
Your analysis that you were bringing in didn't even suit well, because you see, in party politics, where you come from does not matter. But where you have stayed for consistently a long time is what qualifies. Even 6 months can make you to contest any political position.
I don't have a problem.
Forget about
Look. I just want to tell you who he is.
It doesn't matter.
And look,
whether he's from Wetherland, whether he's from the Achim land, he's doing his work.
I don't have a problem.
Okay.
You know, but an article was used against you. Say you are not from Achim land. Why should you contest?
I know yes, and you are disqualified. That is the beauty of democracy.
Why didn't you tell them?
That is the beauty of democracy.
Because of ABC, I have the right.
Yes, disqualified because
of the beauty of democracy.
You wept.
Okay.
You wept.
Me, I wept.
You wept about
the person. Nipa Uswaman said that's the beauty of democracy. So he says that. But I mean, can message you say, please tell that MPP man to stop telling lies. He's just there to satisfy his paymasters. God is watching you, Misty, Edifri Santa Maria. We say, please don't break again. Oh, the ones you did at Labadi is waiting for Nanado. Break is a day.
Yeah, trade fair no.
Then it break here.
I don't want to bubu the trade fair. Say Omukagosi. The contract was given to the same David Ajayi.
All right.
Without.
Well, see, good evening. I mean, this MPP man thinks Ghanaians are fools. Piero, Edifri North Taifa and Odiaba. Master Sami, please tell the MPP man there that we are learning. We still take money from our colonial masters. Tell him that I don't want to believe that people are saying, say, big people don't have brain, but talk from their stomach. Sorry for my language, but call a spade. And I say thank you, Benjilu Nodiaba. It's not true. Nobody speaks from the stomach. Because Nankopon Boni Pano, the Adrian Shaha, Adrian no. Radio day, Abba. I say, this guy doesn't go to church. Condemning message because of the messenger. Uka, sorry.
Muyana, Kabuana.
Uka, sorry.
Oh, because sorry,
okay. Okay, sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
You are the message about one sorry.
Okay, sorry.
I'm a Presbyterian.
Ah, okay. Marty.
Which of the presby?
Professor Marty.
Is it the EP one or the normal presby?
We are no on sorry. The text message about one sorry.
Master, the government should go and learn something from Paul Kagame, Rwanda. Mr. Same, read Act 7, verse 48 on the show for me. Common sense. Wesley, please, I want to know if Kafui, wife and children are happy watching him like this all the time. Do they watch you?
Oh, yes.
Are they happy?
And my boy is picking up.
Good.
He's doing great.
Oh, see, my concern is, will those trees have notice on them? For instance, this tree was planted by NDC to commemorate a year June 4. Okay.
NDC was here.
Does the MPP supporters utilize project constructed under the June 4 government? Please ask the MPP godfish activist. Yenya, a black tiger, and a message with the irony of asking us to grow green, yet you are selling a Chimota forest. Joseph from Kanda. This MPP man is not making sense in the studio. I think he didn't do logical reasoning in the university. By Joe B. and the way they are. That MPP man is talking rubbish about June 4. Did he know what happened to Osajifo Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah? Is this same fake so-called Big Six that plotted his death? And if he don't know, he should go and ask Akufuado's father.
Because it's not the Big Six that plotted his death.
Don't know what they are doing to this country. God will punish them. Mr. Same, thank you for your great work. Could you please tell the MPP man to shut his mouth if he does not have the guts to speak the truth about this weak government? Okay. Well, good evening, Mr. Host. My name is Tora. Watching you live from Soutium, please. This MPP man, you can go to power 6. You can go to power 6 years. You have power 6 years, and you're still blaming NDC. You are in power 6 years and are still blaming NDC. Oh God, watching us. Well, see, my name is Gideon. Good evening. Well done with your great work. Good work. Well, see, please let this elephant man go away. Never come back again. Just because he has nothing sensitive to tell Ghanaians. Well, see, this MPP man he is getting money from the party so he can see there and talk anything. Sammy, does the MPP supporters utilize projects under the June 4 celebration? Who are the first coup makers? Did people die? Does the government from the first coup have monumental project which reminds the survivors of those who perished in the coup? NPP has the men, but the all-girl fishmen, including the one sitting in your studio, Black Tiger, Canada. NPP should keep it up and defend the truths. God bless you for patience. Hammond, please don't expect government to take any decision on what's happening in the country. Mr. Host, they are all thinking about their internal elections and breaking the 8. So we shouldn't expect any reasonable decision from the sickle cell government. And now, you have 20 more minutes to go. Say the Diane on Mammy Shats and free.
Some of the minutes in our message. And they are there.
Mammy and Shats and free. Finance Minister Fredo Ababontabichem said government is funding National Cathedral, and what she said the funding and Sika binding for National Cathedral, they just 1,000 out of a year the 30 billion Ghana cedis expenditure by spending. And we shouldn't concentrate about the cost. We should concentrate about the benefit of National Cathedral de Bebre. 7 minutes.
Same, it's just unfortunate, say, MPP at every stage. We've been having cathedral of lies about this cathedral. Cathedral of lies about this cathedral. First and foremost, we in NDC, and I had nothing wrong with a presidency OC cathedral. On set say it's part of our national collective idea. Say see national cathedral. Look, this is just a pledge from the president say, I've struggled to be a president. Nyame, if you allow me to be a president, me kwako see cathedral the amount. What does they have to do with us? God to do with us? To the extent, the same, look, sometimes, métier, your friend saying, the clergy, who happen to be the trustees, and you've been consistently getting conflicting statements from them. For example, the chairman of the trustee, the former Pentecost chairman, Apostle Apoku, or say, taxpayers' monies are not going to be used for the construction of the cathedral. Duncan William, I can the same thing. So, or say, why should Ghanaians be worried? This is a project that will be funded by the church and not a taxpayers' money. And you can go on and on. Look, I'm telling you for a fact, if the clergy knew, say, taxpayers' monies were going to be used to fund the cathedral, I'm telling you, about 98%, apart from the sure say, Professor Mantipen or Beckham say on the he wholeheartedly support it. Apart from one, all the clergies will tell you say they are not ready, and that's not what the president told them. Because look, and then NPP people will tell you, say, oh, you see cathedral anywhere, it's going to take care of some gatherings and other some functions be and maybe someone will say, and then do we need a cathedral now? Sammy, do we need it now? No, we don't need it now. We had a lot. Look, we did what is economics, and we had a scale of preference. Our scale of preference, say if I'm supposed to name about 10, cathedral is not part. Into why should we say, and then we are all focusing all effort, doing everything possible, say we are going to build a cathedral. Assume say we had everything rosy, things are normal, we are within the normal trend, things are okay for us. Also, we can see cathedral. So be it. Now, so Minya, look at the number of Nyama we've demolished before even acquiring even the land. But then it was housing how many judges? More than 20 judges. More than 20 judges. That building, that bungalow was built in 10 years. It was a new building that was built. It was between 5 to 6 years. It 10 years. Look, 5 to 6 years. And because the president, the constitution gave every right to the president to do anything that he wants to. He decided, said, this is where I need to just construct my cathedral. And look, as we speak, I read from one of my sister station, to the extent one judge, we are paying about $5,000 on their building. $5,000 million. For how long should we just continue with this? Rent. Rent. They are paying for rent. $5,000.
A year or a month?
A month. They are here. A month. That's where we are now. Until sometimes when we want to speak, let's speak with a passion. Say, look, assuming things are rosy, let's go for it. Things are not rosy. Why should we go for it? Moreover, the Mali embassy. Once the Mali embassy, Mali embassy, almost say they want a prime place until they've been sent to a cantonment. And do you know the cost of your friend said land our cantonment? Look, the amount of money we are spending on this cathedral is just mind-boggling. Look, on set, the president can say they are going to give a seed money. We don't have any. Okay, where is the seed money? Is it the 32 million? That's the seed money. There be 25 million. Would be more. That's the seed money.
1 minute before your time, and the Honorable Samokujo Tablakwa at another year expose at the buyer or state said there's a company called Waterstone Realty Limited and a more high-rise commercial luxury apartment. And so yebui. Now government here say Obetiaka I assume $6.5 million and now converted by CD per year inflation CD to dollar ratio now is 51.2 million Ghana cedis, which is bigger than the money we pay to Oyome. 51.6 million. And this is the letter from the then minister for Honorable John Peter Amewu. I just say, Enti, Adani Ebubu Yeno, talking about the cost, we have to pay 51.6 million for that. Letter in Sami, what's me call letter? Make a man one time. Was it proposed site for the National Cathedral project? Was say the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Kafui, in conjunction with leaders of the Christian community, has initiated the process with plans for advance to construct a national cathedral for the site of Ghana, for the state of Ghana. The proposed site, the proposed site for the national cathedral is 6.323 acres, parcel of land built up land parcel 11288, situated at East Ridge, Accra, as shown in the attached land title registry, map number blah 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 blah, being an occupant of a portion of the said land which would be affected by the construction. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources wishes to engage you towards the smooth relocation of your property in order to pave way for demolition and subsequent construction of the cathedral. Due to the agency placed on the cathedral project, it is expected that the site will be vacated by 1st July 2018 to enable vacant possession to be given to the contractors. We therefore look forward to your early response. Faithfully, Honorable Peter Amewu. Na ukobuni dana eguno. Na ukobuni dana. No. Ukobuni dana eguno. Ukobuni dana eguno. Ukobuni dana eguno.
Which of the lies?
Ukobuni dana eguno.
No, which of the lies?
These things even on the floor of parliament.
Which lies?
Okofa when bana ko be attach figure no a. Look,
Sami has been consistent.
So
a persistent liar.
Give me one.
Just wrap up. 1 minute. Wrap up.
Look, and then the coalition of Muslim Bibi Suba out.
Yeah, that was 3 days ago.
Even I think today the is it the secretary also? Ebe can Bibi say, look, the cohesion that do exist between us and other other religions is going to suffer, because look, even the secretary to the trustee about our DTV said government spent money even in the construction of the national mosque, which happened to be never true. It's never true. Today he came to apologize, say he was misled, he had his facts wrong. Look, are we going to allow this to just continue? Assume he said, Sami, assume he said, and then me Tigali for said, okay, Miko see shrine momo, because I believe in them.
Okay.
Into Tigali for, I'm going to build the shrine.
Take your time.
Should I go ahead and build the shrine for Tigali for?
Okay, let's
these are things that all of us need to get it right.
It's okay. Let's
it does not build water.
Let's from you.
Because 200 million.
The floor is yours.
No, you come. We spent over 200 million.
Yeah, that's all your grants. So Kaf.
You see, Bibia no how can ya a tour at the force. The truth of the matter is, I mean, building the conference center, then was it important at that material moment?
Yes, it was important, but then we're going to
building the national theater,
non-allied movement. By then we're not having any
speak.
Building the national theater, then was it important?
Was very, very important by the Chinese, because by then we had a cultural a collaboration between the Chinese government and Ghana.
Building John 600 then, was it important?
Very, very important. By then, we're supposed to house our MPs. They are supposed to house our MPs for them to get a befitting offices. So
that is why building
us,
the National Cathedral now is also important.
Why? Because what? You don't have churches.
Hold on.
You don't have cathedrals.
Hold on. Job 600, you know. Muslims, traditionally, do they have access to Job 600?
They have.
Do they have access to Job 600?
They have.
Yeah, they have.
National Theatre, National Conference Center, all this religion, Muslims, Christians, traditionalists, unbelievers, do they have access to it?
They have.
With Muslims and traditionalists, so make me sorry, I could come our National Cathedral.
Why not?
What makes it a national?
Why?
Oh.
Why?
And
Why?
Why not? Our National Cathedral.
I mean, yes, it
look, the most important one. Look, the most important. Something to be added.
Oh, man, funny time.
Look, you are doing this.
Behind
it. Why are you doing this?
You should get it clear.
Why are you doing this? So Kabu will say,
please.
Sam, Tigare, Antoine a confirm Yabetima Kokomo National Cathedral.
It's a national cathedral. They can go there.
And Gramophobe Timiakwa Koyetia, Sala,
Unim say, it has got a wide area. And almost a wide space, a library anywhere. If you're Muslim and you feel that you want to go there and go and study, why not?
So that's a chief imam can lead the Muslims Fridays. Now Friday Salah.
We have space. And then International Conference Center is not hosting a lot of things. And the cry dome the crowd was side because of when this is what we are talking about.
Okay.
That we are bequeathing an asset to the nation.
And the tourist attraction.
You see, the truth of the matter
your
is,
priorities are wrong. And get it clear. Your priorities are wrong.
Kabu, it is wrong for you now, but it will be better for you tomorrow.
Look, okay, why is it that Mesa Otabo is not part of the trustees again? What happened?
Sammy, Kabu.
Because you are not truthful. You are not truthful.
Makacho said we could get to broken and throw kwa.
I want us to establish something. I want us to establish. So Kaf, what should I say? Sa later ya minister Peter Mewu Sabrecho come as some company so or high rising apartment or buno. You go for free. No compensation was paid. No compensation was paid.
Nobody is saying no compensation was paid.
So compensation was paid. So compensation was paid. Compensation was paid. Hold on. Compensation was paid.
Definitely there will be compensation paid.
How much?
Maybe how can some documents in compensation?
So you don't have it.
No, did you ask me to bring the documents to come and show compensation?
Okay, so until you provide your document, I bet Kanta. Okujeto Blackwa statement no. Okujeto Blackwa statement.
I don't know one fan floor of parliament. No Kobisa Sako. You see, he's just making popular around among radio stations. That's so.
Mamika last message. Mamika last message. I swear to Mamika last message is not fair wrap up. Mamika last message never wrap up. Let me say. I don't know. Hold on. I'm reading message. I say I don't know why that MPP man think we are far away from this country. We are requesting for a report about country. This is funny. We say I don't think the MPP man understand the meaning of revolution that occurs during the time he only knows about the elimination. I think he has been educated. About from Isaac Tation or the about say please to remove or break anything again, Labadi own polyclinics and polyclinic hospital. We say may God help us with the good work. Help you with the good work you are doing. Please, it's hard. I will support you, Isaac Nodaba. Was it please? I think we don't need parliament. We don't need parliament. Ghana, we have National House of Chiefs. So why parliament for every 4 years? Messages in the torso. We say this MPP man does not understand your question. He's confused. We say you'll be there before you realize the cathedral land will build an apartment and store for rent. Government can help economic situation, but he won't forget it. Abina inside Kwashiman or the Abba. We say this MPP man need 20 lashes and stomach like okay. We say please I need a contact of NDC man because he's trying to put some sense into the head of the MPP man, but he is not allowing him. MPP must stop sponsoring this man on your show. He has no clue about your topics and should rather use his time visiting the gym to... Okay. Abusia, kameka messages ni nyina but ha no ba kwai. Ama bre no etimi aso me dey samo honto. Tab na kan e odia, tab na kan e odia.
Tab na tab ma wo dia pon na o
tab na kan e odia.
Dem Sami, one thing eya NPP for those who say, look, the good people of La.
What do time mama no?
And I'm telling you, NPP will never win any election ever La till the kingdom come. La for a whole La General Hospital. Bubu here. Because of your selfish interests.
I didn't know when I had that trap. The guys had a microphone and this is a support. You were born out of violence. Out of violence,